bless you, brother. God bless you. You are awesome. You are awesome.
To the hills, from whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord which made heaven and earth. He said, He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. The Lord which keepeth thee, He will not slumber nor sleep. Oh, the thy shade upon thy right hand, upon thy right hand. No, the sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. He shall preserve thy soul, even forevermore. My help, all of my help cometh from the lift up mine eyes to the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord which made heaven and earth. He said, He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. The Lord which keepeth thee, He will not slumber nor sleep. Oh, the Lord is thy keeper, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand, upon thy right hand. Oh, the sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. He shall preserve thy soul, even forevermore. All of my help cometh from the
Man says if Judge Tracy Hunter goes to jail next week, so will he. Good evening, I'm Sharif Lala.
And thanks a lot for joining us. I'm Mike Dardis. The 92-year-old says that he is willing to spend time behind bars to keep the convicted juvenile judge out.
WLWT News Stars Todd Dyke has new developments for us tonight.
Well, on Monday, suspended juvenile judge Tracy Hunter is scheduled to go to jail. But before that happens, a 92-year-old man named Charlie Watson has to decide how he wants to be arrested. Sitting next to Bishop Bobby Hilton and Cecil Thomas, two vocal supporters of Tracy Hunter, is not where Charlie Wilson's granddaughter expected to find a man she's known and loved all of her life.
He's a sweet and dear gentleman.
After years of being apolitical, Charlie Watson is ready to stand up for what he believes in, saying Tracy Hunter was wrongly convicted on a charge of having an unlawful interest in a public contract.
I'm willing to do what I can. I can't do much, but what little I can do, I would like to help her not to go to jail.
Watson says if Hunter, the suspended juvenile judge, spends any time behind bars, he'll commit an act of civil disobedience in an effort to show his solidarity, a move his daughter and granddaughter support.
I think it's really important for anyone to be passionate about what's happening in their community and to take a position about what they see, and if they see an injustice, to do something about that.
Hilton agrees and wants Judge Norbert Nadel to reverse Hunter's sentence, and he says a court decision on Monday by Judge Nadel is only upping the ante. Judge Nadel sentenced UC grad student Mark Glover to probation after Glover pleaded guilty to gross sexual imposition. He had originally faced even more serious charges.
Letting someone that had been charged with rape and kidnapping out on probation while sentencing a pastor to 6 months in jail, we're upset.
I'm thankful to the good Lord to be present. I was born and raised in Tennessee, 14 miles east from Memphis. out in the country. And I came to Cincinnati in 46. Didn't know a single person when I came to Cincinnati. And then, make it long short, I heard Judge Tracy Hunter. And I heard it on the radio. And didn't nobody tell me about it, but I just heard it on the radio. And then I said, well, I can go down to the courthouse and sit up in there and see what's going on. And I went to the courthouse and I sat up there and I learned more than I can explain. I learned more. And I could see they were treating her wrong. And then I heard her say, I heard Honorable Judge Tracy Hunter say,
Honorable Judge Tracy Hunter,
I did nothing wrong.
amen.
And then the Lord put on my heart and mind, well, what can I do? And I asked the pastor over there at New Prospect, what can I do? He said, just keep on coming. That's what he told me. So I was led to put a sign on my car. And Caesar said that he was gonna get a sign for me, but I seen that he was busy. he was too busy. So the Lord directed me to a place to go and have a sign made. And I went and had the sign made and put one on each side of the car. And then the Lord moved in my heart to put a sign on top of the car. And I searched around. I had to go to different places. And I found a place and they put a sign on top of the car. And then I drove around in the city. And I wanted somebody to be in the car with me and talk to people.
Judge Tracy Hunter.
She went with me one time. And I think she talked till she got tired.
And you know that's a lot of talk.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. And I purpose in my heart to stick with the Honorable Judge Tracy Hunter all the way through.
100%.
100%. 100%. And people look at me and they pull up side of me and look at the car, and then they pull up a little further and look at me and see what I look like. But anyhow, I'm not ashamed.
I'm not ashamed.
I was born in 1922.
1922.
I'm 94 years old.
Come on.
The Lord has blessed me. I can't hardly walk, but the Lord direct me to come over here.
We love you.
Now, I asked my daughter to give me the address. And this lady right there saw me blinking my lights, and she said, yeah, Mr. Watson. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Now, what is your name?
Michelle. You know who she is?
Yeah, I know she'd be in the meeting all the time.
Yeah, but did you know who she was to her?
No.
Tell her, Michelle.
Tell her I. You are. I didn't know that. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. But anyway, after she said that I did nothing wrong, and I said to myself, and in my heart, I was going to do what I can do, and I still mean that right now.
We know you do.
Can't hardly walk, hurt my leg, but I'm going to try to be around. As long as the Lord keep breath in my body,
Oh my God.
I'm going to do what I can.
Can't do it.
Do what I can.
Thank you, God.
And I love you.
Thank you, God.
I asked her to come on the speaker and speak, but she never come on the speaker and speak. But Gigi went out with me one time, and she wrote and used that microphone. And she used so much she got tired talking to the people. Yes, she sure did. And I had my voice on there at first. And I was blasting. And I drove that car to Columbus. And I went around what they call it, the State House.
there in Columbus with that sound sounding up. People looking. They hear the sound before they see the car. And then sometimes when I pull up to the stoplight and start trying even now, some people look at the car and then pull up a little bit and see what I look like. And then some folk, a few white folk have given me this.
Oh, okay.
And then some white folk give me that. But you know, I don't say nothing to nobody. I just keep on moving. Because they don't change my mind. My mind is thinking with her to the end of it. And I'm happy to do that. Sometimes I don't feel like going, but I ain't got nowhere to go. I get out and drive the car so her name can be shown. And people look.
Names stay out there.
People look, yeah. And so I hear some people say, Judge Hunter, they reading the sign. Yeah.
Yep, that car is ridden in parades.
Yes, yes.
You know, in all the parades.
But you know what gets me?
But you know what I like to do? And I like to for to do this. I like to get 2 motorcycles. One behind me and one in front of me. And I'll be in the middle, blasting. I like to do that.
You said 2 motorcycles?
Some
motorcycles.
I know some motorcycle people.
Some black men got some nice motorcycle.
Well, we're going to have to do the
Oh, yeah,
motorcycle
Pastor
next
Ball has
time.
motorcycle.
Huh?
I said, we'll have to do the motorcycle next time.
Yeah, I hope that we can.
Yep.
One in the back of me and one in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'll be in the middle, and I got another man's voice on there saying, the Honorable Judge Treasure Hunter did not break any law. So, we support the Honorable Judge Treasure Hunter 100%. I told him what to say. And he said that. And I like that. So, it's always something everybody can do.
Amen. Yes, that's the truth.
Everybody can do something.
And you've proven that, Mr. Watson. You've proven that.
When it comes to education, I don't have the education that many people have. But what little I got, activity, I like to be active and do something right now. Because this is important. This is important to the black folks, especially the black folks.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
The education you got, God bless you with it. See what you're doing with it.
I thank the Lord.
You're not wasting it. That's the thing.
And you're doing more with what you have or what you say you don't have than people that have it.
Exactly.
You really are.
Common sense too.
Yes, and my dad used to say, you got all this book knowledge, book sense, don't have no comments. You reminded me of my father. I was talking about having book sense and no common sense.
When I called Mr. Watson on his birthday and I was thanking him for all he does for the community, he said, I wish I could do more.
Yeah. See,
Mr. Watson, you are doing enough.
You're doing a lot.
I do. I wish I could do more. I wish I could do more. I used to tell my wife, don't tell nobody when my birthday is. I've never been a person going around holding my hand out. When I came to Cincinnati, I had less than $100. I didn't know nobody here. But I thank the Lord. I made it.
you sure did.
I got me a job. Some old man was sitting around, you know, you see some old men used to sit around these little old jump up restaurants on different places in the street down there in the West End. Said, I want to see what you come here for. There ain't no work going on here, but I wasn't doing about what he said. I got me a job. And went to work.
What year did you come here, Mr. Watson?
46.
Came here in 1946.
Came to Cincinnati in 46.
Wow.
Been here ever since.
Wow.
My wife and I moved in this house in 71.
Wow.
I've been on this street ever since.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, some of you may have somebody in your family that's got a motorcycle.
Judge says she knows some people with some motorcycles.
Yeah. Yeah. And get one motorcycle in front of me and one motorcycle in the back of me, and I'll be in the middle, and this voice will be saying, be blasting. Go all through downtown, round the courthouse. Not one police have ever stopped me for anything, because I don't block the traffic. I know how to drive, keep from blocking the traffic. I just go with the flow of the traffic.
That's right.
I had to get on the coach where it said color and sit down. Go way back there.
At the end of the train.
Yeah. Where it said color. That's what it said, color.
Wow.
And I was acquainted with that.
That was your first time seeing that?
Yep.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I that was my first time on a train.
That was your first time on a train?
Yeah.
Okay. That was how you got from Tennessee to Virginia? Was that how you got from Tennessee to Virginia?
Yeah.
Was on the train?
On the train.
Okay.
Each time.
Each time. Interesting.
But listen at this. When I got on a train in Memphis, Tennessee, I got on the coach that said color. But when I got to Cincinnati, I could sit anywhere I wanted to on the train, because I was going to Newport News, Virginia.
Because you were in the military? So they had, like, they respected the military officers, black and white, on the train? Or just because you were going to Newport? Do you know why?
Well, see, segregation was strong then. That's the reason for that.
But so you said the train, it was segregated from Tennessee to here, or Tennessee to somewhere, but then when you got here, it wasn't segregated?
I'm going up. I can sit anywhere I want to sit on the train.
Wow. How did it make you feel?
Well, I tell you, I was used to it. I was used to it.
You were used to it.
With no white in that part said color. All black folks.
How do you feel about, like, because you've seen so many different changes from, like, deep segregation to now. And right now, a lot of people feel like there's still a lot of injustice. Kind of, what's your perspective, having come from, what was it, your grandfather was a slave? Or your grandmother was a slave?
No. Well, they may have been, but I didn't know anything about it.
Okay. Okay.
They probably was. And look at this. In Memphis, Tennessee, me and my brother, he dead and gone now. My brother Robert, next to me in age. We used to go to Memphis, and when we get down there, we had to. We know what time the bus leave, the Greyhound, leave Memphis going back out to Carville, which is about 6 miles, something like that. And I would get to the door. For I know when the man go to unlock the door and let the passenger get on, the one that's close to the door get on first. Wasn't so with us.
You had to wait.
I'd be right at the door, and they would come around me, white folk, and get on the bus, and the driver would take them, accept them, and then after all the white folk get on, then the black folk get on. I didn't like that,
Right.
but I couldn't do nothing about it.
So you had to learn about it right there at that moment. You had to learn about it right there at that moment, that they were just walking around you.
Yeah, they walked around me and got on the bus.
And then you had to sit at the back of the bus or stand?
Oh, I had to go all the way to the back of the bus, sit down. If the front was vacant there, I could sit down there, but I couldn't sit there because that's for white. See, I was brought up, way I was brought up is like white folk were better than black folk. That way I was brought up.
Did your parents tell you that, or was that just that was how society acted?
No, they didn't tell me that. That way I was brought up.
Right. All the
rules. I used to think that white folk had more sense than black folk.
Wow. When did you figure that out? When did you figure out that nobody had any sense?
as I come on up.
Right. Right. Did you ever hear of anybody that was like lynched or?
No, I didn't know anybody, but I heard tell of white killing black. But I didn't know anybody that did that.
And when you got to the Army, how it was still, was it segregated? Were you in like a black unit in the Army, or was it mixed?
There wasn't no black in the, wasn't no white in the camp with me.
Okay.
Still segregated. I was in Camp Hill, Virginia. That's where I was stationed. Camp Hill, Virginia. And all black officer.
Okay. Do you remember his name?
Yeah, I remember maybe one or two of them names. Officer, one was named Plowboy.
Plowboy.
Or he was tall.
Okay.
And walked like a plowboy. That's the reason they call him that.
Wait, you mean like somebody who pushed a plow?
Huh?
Like someone who pushed a plow behind
Yeah, somebody.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
I used to plow.
You used to plow?
Mule.
So the mule's pulling and you're driving the plow itself,
no,
or
not riding.
No, I mean you're holding the plow and directing it.
Yeah, plow helm.
When the mule's doing it, are they like running, or are they just walking slowly, or?
They're just walking. They had a 30 gait. I said, and he know what that means. He started walking.
Okay.
Whoa.
He knows what that means.
He stopped. Gee, I plowed a mule one time. I could be on a row, and he in the middle, and I could tell him, gee, and he'd get over just a little bit to the right.
Really?
He was trained.
Wow.
He wouldn't stop, he'd keep walking.
But he would just get over to the right.
Get over to the right.
Wow.
He was trained. Get to the end. If I wanted to stop, I said, whoa. And then he know he got to turn around because it can't go no further.
Okay.
And I had two lines, one on each side. I could pull him either way I wanted.
So you were holding the line plus you're holding the plow?
Yeah, holding the line and plow at the same time.
Would you have to walk far to get to where you were plowing? Or
No, because I lived on the farm.
You lived on the farm, okay. What were you growing?
I heard the doorbell.
No, that's my computer.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's okay. It's always ringing.
All right.
Well, What were they growing? Do you remember?
What?
When you were plowing, what were you planting?
Corn.
Corn.
And cotton.
And cotton.
Yeah, cotton. Cotton was the main thing. That bring the white folk money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and your family was sharecroppers?
Bring black man less money.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So was that your family's farm, or were they like sharecropping?
Oh no, my family, he was sharecropper. My father didn't own anything. He didn't own anything.
Look at you now.
Not a thing.
What do you think your family would say if they could see all that you've accomplished?
They would be surprised.
They'd be surprised.
That's the reason I moved my mom and daddy here.
You moved them here?
I moved my mom and daddy.
I did not know that.
From Carville, Tennessee to Milford, Ohio.
Okay. So they could spend their older years in a...
make it better for them.
Oh, that's good.
I risked my life.
You did?
Yeah, because I worked all day Friday, Monday through Friday, and then I got off Friday evening and took a tractor and trailer and moved mom and dad from Carville, Tennessee.
Love you, Grandpa.
All right, love you.
Sing the same song?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lord,
Lord, remember me.
into
That's right.
Lord,
Lord, remember me. Lord, Lord, remember me. Oh, do Lord, remember me.
All right.
Nice and strong.
What else went to that song?
Very strong, Grandpa. You got a good voice.
Yeah, nice and strong. That was good.
Not bad for 98.
That was good.
Going on 99.
My father was Who? And Uncle Tyler loved Rag Balloon. And I sent him some Rag Balloon. Paid for the wedding, no baloney. And Uncle Tyler made sure I got the exact amount of money that I spent on that baloney. No extra, no extra. The exact amount down to the penny. That's what the Watson would do for me. They would take care of it. They most definitely took care of it. And I do want to acknowledge my sister that drove all the way up here. My sister, my older sister, we love Uncle Tyler. We look forward to Uncle Tyler coming to visit us, Uncle Albert, everybody. When we had a family reunion, we had a family reunion. It was nothing that the Watsons will do for you, and I'm going to miss Uncle Tyler, but I still got old Arthur Lane, and I love Uncle Arthur and all my family.
Thank you all for listening to the word. At this point in time, we are going to get ready to go to the cemetery, Dayton National Cemetery. There is only a number of people that can go up there, so the family has decided those 20 people. So unfortunately, if you aren't part of that, we do ask that you show some your respects here. At this point in time, we want to have a party for the immediate family. After that, we will be escort the family out. We'll access the flower bearers. We can get some ladies to serve as flower bearers and some men as tall bearers to serve the family once we have finished the party. Thank you.
Jesus is mine. Oh, what glorious, a glory divine. Heir of salvation, purchased of God, born of the Spirit, and washed in His blood. This is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Perfect submission, all is at rest. I am my Savior, I'm happy and blessed, watching and waiting, looking above, born of His goodness, washed in His blood. This is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior.